Welcome to zzBots. In this video, I will show you how to install plugins, connect your apps, and create custom bots and lists, along with all of the other features that zzBots has to offer. If you're looking for more detailed tutorial videos on each section of this video, you can find it outlined in the description. In the first section of this video, I will show you how to install plugins, as well as how to find the plugin store. Once you log into your Workspace, or once you create a new zzBots account, you'll be brought to your Workspace, where you can select the plugin store under Resources, or under Resources in the sidebar, you'll find the same plugin store link. Once you click on the plugin store, you'll be brought to a list of all of the pre-built bots called plugins. Each of these plugins integrates two different types of apps together. You can search for the relevant app here in the top right. In this example, I searched for Google. You'll see all of the plugins related to Google, whether it's Google Calendar, Google Drive, or Google Sheets. Here I'll select an option to install a Google Calendar to Microsoft Outlook Calendar one-way sync. You can install it here from the plugin store, or you can click on Details and it will give you all the details of this plugin. You can click on the Install and Setup instructions, which will take you to the community where you can view an in-depth explanation on how to install this plugin. Or you can view this video that will show you how to set it up and install it and how it works. To install this plugin, you click Install, click Next, and here you will connect to each integration. This is called a connected app. Here I will set up a connected app with Google Calendar. After clicking Authorize, I will go through the process to set up the connection with Google Calendar. After my account is connected, I can select a calendar from my account to sync with. Then I will set up a connected app with Outlook Calendar. Here I will follow the same process as Google Calendar. Once my calendar is connected, I will select the calendar that I want to sync with. I will click Next, Install Now, and Done. Here I'll be taken to my bots page. Here you'll see this plugin was installed as a pre-built bot. This bot works the same as all other bots in zzBots. It's fully customizable and can be edited to your own needs and use case. We will go further into detail on how to build custom bots later in this video. This bot is already up and running and will sync any new or updated Google Calendar event over to Outlook Calendar. For the example of this video, I will remove this bot now. I can do this by clicking this menu and clicking Delete Bot. For the next section of this video, I will show you how to connect your apps and how to build custom bots. To connect apps, go to your Connected Apps page. You can see here that the connected apps we set up for our plugin are already installed. For the sake of this video, I will remove the Outlook connection. I can do this by clicking Delete. Once I've deleted that, it is no longer connected. My Google Calendar connection here can be edited by clicking here. You can reauthorize and save, or you can change the name of the connected app and click Save. To add a new connection, which I will do for Outlook, you can click on the New Connected App button. Here you'll have an option to connect with any of the integrations that are set up with zzBots. For this example, we will do Outlook Calendar. Here I will authorize and save it, very similar to what I did in the plugin install. This process will be the exact same, although you will see it is now installed here. Now that our connected apps are installed, we can use those to create a customized bot. To go to a customized bot, click on your bots, or you can go to your Workspace page and click on the bots icon from here. The same goes for the connected apps page. Click on bots, and here we will create a new custom bot. Here for our first step, we will create an event step. Event steps are always the first step in your bot. Every bot consists of one event step and is followed by one or multiple action steps or functions that are built into zzBots. The event step can be from your connected apps, such as on new or updated event in Google Calendar. Or you could do it from Outlook, or you can use your pre-built lists to connect with your bot, or customized lists, which we will go over later in this video. You can use these different lists or connected apps to create your custom bot. Other functions that can be used as events in your bot is the schedule, timer, or listen to channel. Below in the description, there will be a link to a video that will go more in depth on zzBots functions and how they work. For the sake of this video, I will start the bot with on new or updated event in Google Calendar. Once I've created that step, I will select the calendar that I want to sync from. Here I've selected work projects. And if I were to save this bot now, my bot would trigger on new events, but nothing would happen because the data would not be synced anywhere. To continue my bot, I will add a step. Here, I will add what's called an if condition step. In the if condition step, which is a function in zzBots, I can set conditions for when my bot will or will not continue to the next step. You'll see this in many of our pre-built plugins. Here, you can insert values. For most all steps that are action steps or functions, you can insert values from the step before. The values that I insert here are the title, description, location, and so on from the Google Calendar event. This is different for every single connected app. Here, I will insert the value of the isNew. What this means is if the Google Calendar event is new, it will either return a true or false value. So what I'll say is if isNew equals, and here you'll have a drop down of many options, I'll say isNew equals true. What this means is if the Google Calendar event is new, then the bot will continue. And here I'll add another step, and here I'll add an Outlook calendar event step to add a new calendar event. Here I'll select the calendar that I want to sync with, and in the subject I'll insert the value of title, and description I'll insert the value of description, and I'll continue this process throughout the bot step to fill in all of the information. This can be customized to your own needs and use case. For now, I will leave just this information filled in. Here I will click Save. Now my bot is ready to sync. If you want, you can customize the name of it here. Here I will type Google Calendar to Outlook Calendar. And you can click Control Save, or you can click the Save button to save the information. Now this bot is ready and will sync any new Google Calendar event to Outlook. In Google Calendar, I will add a quick event. After this event is added, in zzBots, my bots on the free plan will check every 10 minutes for new data. You can see here that as you upgrade your different plans, your check time will increase to smaller and smaller time increments. If I want, I can manually hit check now. Below my bot, you will see the bot history. It will show you whenever your bots trigger and sync over new data. Here it shows that the bot successfully synced over the new calendar event to Outlook Calendar. If we go to Outlook Calendar, we will see that the event successfully synced over to Outlook with the correct information. In zzBots, you can see that 1 bot power was used. In the bot history, you'll see that this event used up 1 bot power. Each action event, such as the new calendar event, will use approximately 1 bot power. If you use a more in-depth bot that uses more action steps, it may use more bot power. As your bot power is used throughout the month, this bar will increase. Right now, only 1 out of 100 bot power has been used. If you near your bot power limit, you can always upgrade your plan for more bot power. In the next section of this video, we will go over customized and pre-built lists that can be used in zzBots to collect data and to be used with your bots. There are 3 pre-built lists that are included in every zzBots workspace when it is created, that is contacts, notes, and tasks. These pre-built lists work much like CRMs or task management systems. Here you can see the name, contact, phone, etc. If you want, you can even edit your list, and here you can add more fields customized to your needs. There will be a video that will go more in depth on how you can create, manage, and update your different lists to your needs. Here you can see the list manager from your workspace. The list manager is where you delete, edit, and add new lists to your workspace. You can add a new list by clicking on this button in the top right. Here you'll see the pre-built lists that are always available as templates. In this example, we'll add the YouTube videos list that is already a pre-built template. When I hit done, it is now installed as a list, and this list in my bots can be used as an event step or action step. Here you'll see it is now an option to add a new YouTube video to that list. This is one example of how lists and connected apps can be used together in customized bots. In the next section of this video, I will show you how to use the community. If you have any questions or you need help with anything, you can always go to the community. Here in the community, there's questions, Q&A, which is the main channel that you'll be brought to. Here you can ask any question that you need help with by adding it as a new post. You can also report bugs that you experience while using zzBots. You can also request features that we do not yet have. This helps us to prioritize what features are most important for our developers to create next. In the Help Center, you will find how-to videos and articles, which will explain how to create different bots, how to install different plugins, as well as videos like this, a zzBots tutorial. You can find different videos by searching through this list or by searching in the top here. You can also find the glossary. The glossary will go through common terms in zzBots, such as bot power limit, or connected app, or date add, or plugin. In the blog section, you'll find the product updates, where we consistently update with new product updates. You will also find the customer stories, where we add customer reviews, as well as success stories that have happened with zzBots. You can go back to your workspace at any time by clicking here. In this section of the video, I will show you all of the different settings and features that are available inside zzBots. Here in the top right, you'll see a notification icon. When you click on this, it'll take you to a notifications page. This will be updated every time your customized bots sends a push notification. In the top right, you'll see your profile icon. Here you'll have My Account. In My Account, you can change your name as well as your profile icon and see what devices have been using your zzBots workspace. Also in the top right in the drop-down is Settings. In Settings, you have many options such as adjusting the time zone as well as uploading a custom logo URL. This logo will replace the zzBots logo on the top of the page. Also in the drop-down is the billing page. The billing page can also be found on the left sidebar under Manage. In the billing page, you can change your current plan or upgrade to a subscription. Here when you click Change Plan, you'll be shown all of the different plans, as well as their price and their features. You can upgrade at any time, as well as downgrade and upgrade from a current subscription. You will also have the option to manage your card that is on file very quickly and easily. At the bottom of the page, you'll see the bot power, which is the same as what's seen on the bots page. In the top right in the drop-down menu, you'll also see the control panel. Here you'll see the list manager, as seen on the Workspace page, as well as settings, theme, and users. The theme can be changed to adjust the color of your top bar in your Workspace. You'll see that it immediately changes to whatever I want to customize it to. On the left sidebar, you'll see the users page. In the users page, I can invite more users. Each plan will have a different allowed limit of users. As you go up in your plan, you can have more users on your workspace to help automate your workflow and your business. In the last section of this video, I will show you the front-end website. Here you'll see the home page. And here along the top, you'll see different tabs for different pages, such as the Integrations tab, where you can look at the different integrations that are available. If I was to click on Asana, I would see all of the plugins that are available with Asana. You can use this as a navigation tool to integrate your different apps together. Here, if I was to integrate Asana and Evernote, I'd be shown the specific plugins that relate to both Asana and Evernote. Here you can see the plugin store is also shown on the front-end website. This functions and works just like the plugin store on your workspace. You will also see the pricings page, where you can view our different plans and their different features. On the download page, you will see the different available versions of zzBots. You can download it on your Linux, Mac, or Windows computer, as well as on the App Store and the Google Play Store. You can easily use zzBots on your browser, whether it's on your mobile device or on your desktop or laptop computer. In most cases, it is not necessary to download the app on your device to get full functionality of zzBots. On the support page, you'll find a link to the how-to videos and community forum, which are both located on our community forum. If you're looking for a more detailed tutorial on any section of this video, you will find it in the description below. If you have any questions, click on this icon in the bottom right to chat with our support, or email us at support@zzbots.com and we'll be happy to help you.